welcome back to the channel and thank you for tuning in to another Supercoach EPL team review and game week preview. As you can see, we did alright. It could have been better, but we scored 163, and I apologise that this video is coming out later than normal, but I could not get onto Supercoach. I have no idea why. Every time I tried to log in, it would ask for my details and then log me out. So we absolutely love that for about 8 hours today. Anyway, we moved up 118 spots. We are now ranked 176th for the season, and the team is in a good spot. We obviously used 2 trades last week. That was Sa to Gakpo, which didn't work out at all. We then went, I can't remember who it was, Saliba to Burn, I think, and that worked out all right, even though he was not on the field. We actually had Cucurella on the field because I thought that Chelsea would keep a clean sheet. They did not. But as you can see, this is the team going forward. We're not trading this week. It's as simple as that. I think our players are more than decent enough to play on field. The only issue we're going to have is the formation. Chances are I'm going to stick to a 4-4-2, but that's purely because I don't think Chelsea keep a clean sheet. And the only, I guess, rotation that we will have is potentially, if Eze starts, I'll play him over Van Dijk, and so that would be a 3-5-2. And if Gyökeres starts, I'm probably going to play him over Gakpo as well. Main reason I wanted Gakpo is because I didn't want to take the risk on him popping off this week, which in the week just gone. So in hindsight, that did not happen. But if he did, chances are he'd be out of reach for us, and I think he's going to play a fair amount of minutes as soon as Salah leaves for AFCON. Gyökeres was apparently meant to start for Arsenal and then failed or didn't get through a late fitness test as well as they would have liked. So he obviously didn't. He only scored a 1, but they play the first game of game week 15. So if Eze and Gyökeres start, chances are I'm going to play them. I think I like the Villa fixture that Arsenal have over the Leeds fixture that Liverpool have. Now, I know that might be a little bit controversial, but that's the way I'm leaning. I think I've just accepted the fact that Arsenal are, well, they're not good. They're really good. And they're probably going to win the league. So chances are their players are going to score well, which, good players on good teams, chances are they're going to score pretty well. So that's the reasoning for, I guess, if there's any changes on the lineup. If Eze is benched again, which I don't think he will be, then, we leave as is. If Gyökeres is playing, he comes on instead of Gakpo. That's my thought process so far. It is a short turnaround, so chances are I'm going to stick with that. Arsenal should beat Villa. I don't know if Arsenal keep it clean, but I think there'll be goals in that game. Bournemouth and Chelsea, I think Bournemouth score, and I think that's a 2-2 draw, so I don't want any defenders from Chelsea in that. Everton and Forest, we have nothing there. Man City and Sunderland, we have to captain straight out this week because we have no loop. Our loop plays the first game of the round, so we are just going to leave it on Haaland. Not taking any risks, kind of a shield move, but more than happy to do so. Newcastle and Burnley, we bought in Dan Burn for this run, so we're going to play him. He did get the assist, and then, it was a little bit dodgy. The assist was to a penalty. Gordon did score that, so he did get the assist points, and then Spurs equalised minutes later, so they did concede 2. He still ended on 7, so not a bad floor. We then have Tottenham and Brentford, which we have zero interest in for this format. Liverpool and Leeds, we could theoretically, if all our Arsenal assets play, be benching our 2 Liverpool assets away to Leeds, Brighton and West Ham. I mean, if I could loop, it would be Haaland into Minter, which is a very good shout if you can do so. Minter's got a fantastic floor. I mean, scored 10, no attacking returns. I'm more than happy with that. He is a premium in this format, and he's fantastic. Crystal Palace and Fulham, where, I mean, Munoz has been one of the most attacking defenders all season, so you play him, simple as that. And I guess if you did have the ability to loop and you wanted a captaincy option, you didn't have any Brighton assets, you go Fernandes away to Wolves in the last game of game week 15. I think that's a fair shout. He's got a fantastic floor as well, and no doubt the attacking returns will be coming shortly. So it's game week 15 coming up. We're down to 22 trades. We still have 3 boosts left. This period of the season, we were always going to try and hold back a little bit. The aim was to make the team, I guess, as flexible and fluid as possible with our setups and our formations. I feel we've done that. I feel the players, obviously, if all fit, chances are they're a decent option to start. In the near future, I potentially might be looking at ditching Cucurella. I don't know who for just yet. It's probably going to be for Timber. Timber's got a high break even. So I think we can wait on that, but so does Cucurella, and I think with the cash in the bank, we'll be able to wait a couple of weeks to do that. Hopefully, I can't believe I'm saying this as a Spurs supporter, but hopefully their injuries aren't too bad. Mascara went off. Saliba looks like he's going to be coming back, and Gabriel's not far off either, so that bodes well for Raya and Calafiori, which we obviously own. And in saying that, despite, I guess, the formation changes, if we do need to do so, as I said, if Gyökeres and Eze start, they're definitely going on the pitch, probably at the expense of Van Dijk and Gakpo, which I'm content with that. They do have Aston Villa away, and as I said, I think I like that better than the Leeds away fixture that Liverpool have. If one of them isn't in the squad, I mean, it doesn't matter anyway, we still can't loop, but I wouldn't mind Cucurella. Oh, it doesn't even matter there either. We can't loop, so it's going to have to be a straight-out captaincy shout on Haaland. I don't think you go against him in that kind of form, and, I mean, they've got Sunderland at home. If it was the other way around, away, then maybe, but at the Etihad, I'm more than comfortable in seeing Haaland straight out, which you've got to do it, unfortunately, when you don't have a loop like we do this week. So overall, we have 22 trades left, $1 million in the bank. We're sitting, once it loads, at 176th for the season after our rank rise of 118. So we're in a good spot. Hopefully this can continue. We want to keep pushing on and I guess hold rank. We're not really aiming to keep going up, although it would be nice. I think the concern right now is just holding that rank, making sure we don't use any more trades. Obviously, if we can't cover someone through a formation change, then we're going to need to, and just, I guess, be flexible on the run. But as always, guys, let me know how you're traveling. Are you ranked better? What's the plans going forward? What's your trade plans? Can you loop this week? Who's your VC shout? I really like it if you can VC Haaland into, say, a Minter or even a Bruno. Let me know, guys. Make sure you leave a like. Make sure you leave a comment. And if you're not subscribed already, make sure you do. And I'll see you next time. Again, apologies for the lateness of the video, but quick turnaround and Supercoach wouldn't let me on. So I apologize. Enjoy. If you've enjoyed this video, then please like and subscribe. And don't forget to check out the website at supercoachswordplay.com.